also have Shilpa Mittal, our expert nutritionist, the founder of Shilp's NutriLife, right? And she's
right.
okay. Okay. So she has joined us online and we go and chat with her. And Venkatesh, she will continue the chat with Dr. Manchanda in the studio. And we promise to make the full recording available to you separately on Healthy Ram TV at healthyram.com. I welcome you to Healthy Ram, and we would like to start about like what is your understanding about our platform, and we would like you to say just a few words about what you feel about it.
Okay, so regarding your platform, I'm very new to it, but I'm very impressed with the way the things are presented on your platform. So I personally, I mean, when it was the first time and when you all were interacting, things are quite well. I would say you all have really curated it quite well, very easy for any layman to understand. And I'm happy that you all are not just tackling at one aspect. It is you have collaborated with so many people, not just, I mean, at one aspect, maybe not just allopathy, but also natural ways of healing. And that's what I mean, really, I am impressed with that thing. Considering mental health also, like you have invited people from various fields, which actually gives a person a holistic view about the mental health. So when we talk about mental health, it is not just the psychologist or the psychiatrist who are definitely they play an important role, but yes, what a person eats and the healing and the doctor, all this also are very important. So I think this is a very nice initiative to get, I mean, at least to create awareness and to let people know as to what all things they need to do if they have any kind of mental issues.
Absolutely. And nutrition also, as we all are very well aware, plays a very crucial role in mental health as well. I'm sure because a lot of people don't know that we normally we concentrate on our physical health, our external health, but even I firmly believe, and I would like you to highlight it further, that nutrition does have a very critical role also, apart from because medicines, I think there's a very famous saying that, if you eat your food like your medicine, you don't need to eat your medicine as your food. So we would like to, really utilize your expertise and your expert comments on my first question to you would be that how does nutrition impact mental health? And what are some of the nutrient rich food that support emotional well-being and a person's inner self?
Yes, so a very good question. First is how does food impact your mental health? Because there is very less awareness about it. But yes, food impacts has a long term as well as a short term impact on your mental health. There have been various studies, and now nutrition and mental health is extensively studied. I can put it up this way. I would quote a Hindi saying here, "Jaisa an vaisa man." So the way you eat, you behave, or I mean, the everything, the brain processes things like that. So when I was small, I used to listen from my grandparents that if you eat a lot of spicy food, the person will be a kind of an angry personality. So when now after growing up, when I take my clients recall and when I ask them about their likes, dislikes, and when I relate, yes, I would not say 100%, but yes, somewhere I can relate to those clues. So
Okay.
yes, whatever you eat definitely impacts your mental health. And now coming to the second part as to what are some of the foods which will support your emotional well-being, because when I see my patients, apart from the clinical conditions, each and every one of us do have some, maybe a major or a minor mental issue. So I will tell you quickly some foods which you can use in your day-to-day life and which will support your emotional health. One I would say is something like foods which have happy chemicals. Now, what are those? So, when you eat certain foods, you feel really good. You need to just introspect. I'm not talking about the junk food. You definitely, we all feel happy. But then that happiness, if we really think back, that happiness is not long lived. So, say maybe if I like a burger or a pizza and I eat, I'll feel very
You get
happy
a
for
certain
that
spike
moment.
and then, yeah.
Yes, but the same thing if we try and relate to healthy foods. So, the thing I was talking about, happy chemicals, they are serotonin, which makes you feel good. So all your whole grains, beans, lentils, the fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, these are some of the natural foods which will help you generate these happy chemicals. So over a period of time, when you include them regularly in your diet, you will notice that yeah, you're in a better position to handle your emotional health. The next I come to is fats. So you will be surprised to know that we are fat headed. Yes, when I say fat headed means 60% of our brain is made up of fat. So now fats play a major role. So a person on a diet who's cut down on fat, you can never expect the person's mood to be really good. So if you
And
come
you
across
see
a
a lot of
person,
people, wanting to avoid ghee. Nahi, ghee nahi khana. So that's not correct. That
yes.
sure,
So
sure.
60%, so I would not say कि आपकी diet आप change कर लो and majority fats, but yes, whatever fat allowance is there for you, वो कोशिश कीजिए कि good fat से आ रहा है. So what
Healthy
are good
fats.
fats? Yeah, they are omega-3 basically. That's what the brain cell membranes and everything are made up of. So it is basically your walnuts, your almonds, your flax seeds, and if you eat non-vegetarian food, then fatty fishes like salmon, mackerel, tuna, all this have abundant of good fat. So try and include them in your diet. The next is fruits and vegetables. Now, fruits and vegetables are very important because they give you antioxidants. Now, what are these antioxidants? They basically protect your brain from any kind of harmful substance. So, we are going out every day, pollution here. There are so many things around. So, we create a lot of pollutants or toxins enter in our body, and these fruits and vegetables are able to neutralize them ताकि हमारे ब्रेन पे ज्यादा डैमेज नहीं हो. So that is other thing. Then we have something called probiotics, which are generally found in fermented foods and they are good bacteria. So if your gut is healthy, your brain will definitely or your mind will automatically be healthy, and we will look into it further also. The next is magnesium rich food. So magnesium is not so much talked about nutrients, but yes, a lot of studies have shown that, I mean, even
Very
I deal
important.
with, yes, a lot of mental health patients when I supplement them because maybe for a normal person who doesn't have a major mental issue, just including foods rich in magnesium will help. But when some people with actual mental issues come to me, I have to at times supplement them with magnesium, and I have found tremendous improvement in their mental health. So they are very easy to get. Just have a handful of nuts or include some kind of green leafy vegetables at least 3 to 4 times in a week. And you are good to go with magnesium. The next is carbs. So carbs बुरा है नहीं, ये हमें हमेशा लगता है carbs is bad. But brain
Overdo.
needs carbs also. Yes.
Yeah.
So brain बिना carbs के नहीं चलेगा आपका. आपको because whatever you eat gets converted into glucose and that only can be utilized by brain. वो प्रोटीन जो भी आप खा रहे हो सब ग्लूकोज में कन्वर्ट होके ही ब्रेन को जाता है. So now we talk about carbs which are primary source of glucose. So carbs have to be complex. When I say complex means जो वो जहाँ पे उसके साथ fiber हो. So all your jawar, bajra, the millets category basically, which are rich in fibers. So if you eat those, they give you energy slow and steadily. एक साथ झटका दे के energy increase हो गई and
Spike नहीं होगा.
फटाफट drop. Right, that doesn't happen. So always remember to have good carbs. And last but not least is water. So water plays a very important
Very
role.
important.
Even, I mean, you can relate. If the day you drink less water, आप थोड़ा cranky हो सकते हो. Because water is something which helps in moving around of the nutrients, transportation, lot of functions the water does. So very important to have a good water intake. So basically connecting more to nature, natural foods is something जो आपके emotional health के लिए आपको help करेगा. And yes, not to forget less of sugar related food, especially the bakery items, आपके मिठाई
Absolutely.
and stuff like that. And yes, if you drink too much of caffeine or alcohol, even that is going to affect your emotional health. Because again, जैसे हमने स्पाइक की बात की, सो मे बी यू आर टायर्ड और या आपको ज़्यादा वर्क करना है, so you have cups and cups of coffee that is going to definitely make you feel good, it will keep you awake, but जो damage brain को हो रहा है, you will not be in a position to even, I mean, see the damage that is happening. So try and
Absolutely.
avoid caffeine related products, especially, I mean, don't overdo it basically.
थैंक यू सो मच। आई थिंक आपने तो एक ही क्वेश्चन में सारा सारा ए टू जी हमें बता दिया। थैंक यू सो मच। एंड आई रिमेंबर आपका जो पहला वाला आपने एक कमेंट बोला था कि जिसपे मुझे जो आप खा रहे हैं तो ब्रेन से कनेक्शन, उसका एक गट ब्रेन कनेक्शन का भी एक देयर इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट. So I wanted you to tell us, explain a little bit about like how is the gut and brain connected and what is that concept, and can you explain the gut brain connection and how a balanced diet can contribute to a better cognitive function. Like वो I think आपने काफी हद तक उसको टच कर लिया है, बट आप स्पेसिफिक इस पे आप हमें थोड़ा सा बताइए.
यस, नहीं, उस पे तो काफी बात हो सकती है बिकॉज नाउअडेज देयर इज सो मच ऑफ रिसर्च.
बहुत शॉर्ट में बताइए. और आपका आपका हमारे पास कनेक्शन है नीचे, हम वो भी मेंशन कर देंगे. एंड हेल्दी राम पे यू ऑल द ऑडियंस, वेन एवर यू वांट टू कॉन्टैक्ट हर, यू कैन कनेक्ट टू हर, यू कैन बुक एन अपॉइंटमेंट विद हर. So it's there on healthyram.com. You can please go ahead and book and have one-to-one chat with her directly, pertaining to your own problem and your own requirements and your own needs. But for now, we're just trying to cover generally for everyone, general do's and don'ts for everyone. As I say this, I can see Danish Iqbalji, and he has already joined us, and it is also about time that he should start with the musical and cultural program with the artists who are also ready and waiting. There's so much more that we wish to talk to you about, but I will continue this chat with Shilpa ji separately and make it available at the Healthy Ram TV at a later point of time at healthyram.com.
Support to empower. World Mental Health Day Mega Workshop.